Hi guys, Bob with CNC Molds and Stuff here today. I ran across a plugin. Well, didn't exactly run across it. I saw it and I've been aware of it for a while. I finally tried it out for CamBam. And what it is it's a trochoidal milling plugin. It allows you to take consistent width of cut within limits in order to make pockets and to cut profiles. What that allows you to do is plan your cuts with the full feed rate that you're capable of. You're no longer worried about digging into corners or digging into features when you're milling. And it also means you can mill deeper, which means you can use more of the side of the cutter, which means your end mills should last longer. Here's a little test operation I set up to try out the plug-in, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it operates. First thing that I did was create some features that I might use to mill a pocket. And I used the Trochoidal Mill-In plug-in, and I'll show you where to download that in a minute. When it's installed, you get these two little icons here. This is a trochoidal pocket, and this is trochoidal profile. And as you can see, it starts about here and then just makes arcs larger and larger and larger and larger until it cuts out the entire pocket, even leaving the island. Then after I generated the tool paths for that, I says, well, I still have to get to depth. So what I did was I noted right here is where it starts, so I created a point right there and set up a spiral milling operation to clear that point down to depth. So what it'll do is it'll spiral down to depth, and then it'll cut progressively larger until the entire pocket is cut. And then I added a couple of cleanup passes to clean up the inside of the pocket and the outside of the island. That's pretty much it. Now let's take a look at where you can download this. You go to the CamBam website, either .co.uk. Well, probably the easiest thing is to go to the forums and then go down here to scripts and plugins. And one of the guys who's a moderator here and is on really good terms with Andy, the guy who wrote CamBam, has created this right here, this thread with all of the user-created plugins that have been tested and proven to a useful degree, right there on that link. And there's a whole list of them here. Most all of these are user-created. Actually, Andy wrote a few of them. And down here somewhere, oh heck, let's just find it the easy way. Trochoidal pocket. Alright, a little bit about how it operates and what it is. And if you come down here, there's a plugin that you can download for version 0.9.8. Or if you're playing with the alpha release of version 1, you can download the trochoidal milling plugin that's compatible with the alpha version. Then you just unzip the file and place it in your plugins directory. I'll show you where that is on your computer, where it probably is on your computer. This may be different depending on the computer you're running. Where'd it go? There it is. And then right here in the plugins directory, you just drag and drop the DLL file that's inside the zip file that you'll download. See, right there's the trochoidal milling plugin. Alright, let's head off to the machine and see how it actually cuts. Alright guys, we're going to test that trochoidal milling operation and see how it works out. This is just a scrap that messed up on another job, so it'll be fine for doing this test. almost forgot to set the height. I'm going to try and get the chips blown clear so you can see a little bit of what's going on. Of course, with all that coolant flooding on there, you're not going to see the shape of the pocket until it's done. Yeah, it looks a little low. Alright, here we go. If I didn't already have the tool set up, this is where I'd do a tool change and then press start.